I know you're busy, Your Majesty, but do you have a moment? It's important.
If it's really important, I have all the moments in the world. What's this about? There are so many possibilities, I can't even guess.
As you are well aware, we've cast away Leicester's old alliances and begun anew as the Federation. And we've now joined forces with the Empire to overthrow the kingdom and dissolve the Central Church.
You're happy with all that, right?
Of course, Your Majesty. I would even go so far as to say I'm your greatest supporter.
I appreciate that. I feel much more secure in my position as king knowing I have your support.
I am fully confident you'll be able to fulfill our goals in this war, but my question concerns what happens after that. You say you want to remove the Church's authority from Fodlan and build society anew.
That's right. The systems that currently bind Fodlan were all created by the Church to serve their own interests. Now, I won't say they're all bad in and of themselves, but ultimately, they exist to maintain the authority of the Church of Seiros. And so long as we revere them, Fodlan will never be able to move forward. Do you agree?
Let me make sure I understand. When this war is over, you wish to step back and reevaluate both the existing system of nobility and our manner of faith. And you also wish to establish relations with people from other lands and those who follow other faiths. Is that accurate?
Exactly. I want to knock down the walls that keep us closed in. See, I knew you'd get it.
Does this also extend to Fodlan's throat? Will you throw open its gates and look to establish a friendly relationship with the Almirans?
Yes, of course. It will depend on how they respond to our overtures, but that's what I'm hoping for.
And what of House Goneril, a family long seen as the enemy of the Almirans? Would you send its only daughter to form a marital bond with the Almiran royal family? Is that a possible scenario?
Huh? Are we talking about Hilda?
Our house has no other daughters.
Ah, okay, I see where this is going. Don't worry, Holst. I may be the king of Leicester, but I've no interest in also being a royal matchmaker.
But what if the next king of Almira turns out to be a kind and decent man? What if Hilda even likes him?
If Hilda wants to marry that hypothetical heartthrob, I'm not gonna stop her. Look, what's all this really about?
Apologies. My imagination ran free for a moment. If that is what Hilda wants, then I will not stand in her way either.
Your imagination's definitely still running there.
I'm just as worried about Hilda's future as I am about Leicester's. Maybe even more so.
I completely understand, so let me just say this. I believe that both Leicester's and Hilda's futures are as bright as they can be. All I ask is that you trust me.
I shall take your words firmly to heart. All I ask in return, Your Majesty, is that you continue to safeguard my sister, no matter what may come.
You got it. And, wow. You're really serious about this, Holst.
Hey, Lysithia. Taking a little break?
Ah, Hilda. Yes, I reached a good stopping point in my latest magical research.
Wow, your dedication to that is really something else. Still, it's break time. Do you want to chat?
All right.
Yes! Okay, hit me with your best gossip.
Well, I heard Holst took quite the active role in our last battle. Your brother is such a valiant warrior. There truly is no end to the tales of his mighty victories.
Yeah, I guess. Though honestly, I care more about him coming home alive and in one piece. He's the head of House Goneril now, so he shouldn't be running around like he's got lives to spare.
With this war going, I doubt he has much choice. All the other nobles are relying on him. We are all envious you have such a powerful and upstanding head of your house. Your land should be in good hands for many years to come.
Speaking of years to come, I haven't heard anything about who the big lug is gonna marry. I mean, it's possible he just hasn't found anyone he likes, but that only makes me more worried.
Perhaps he'd have time to look if he wasn't so concerned about you.
Oh well, he's popular enough with the ladies, so I'm sure he'll be fine. What about you, Lysithea? I haven't heard anything about you inheriting your family's title. Or being involved with a special someone?
Involved? No. I'm simply making my own way as best I can.
Oh, you shouldn't have to do that. What about your family? I'm sure they'd give you a shoulder to lean on.
My parents have already been through a great deal. I don't want to be more of a burden.
Well then, how about me?
What do you mean?
Well, since I don't have to take over House Goneril, my schedule's clear for, pretty much forever. And that means I've got time to help a cutie like you with whatever. I can be your second family.
Right. The thing is, I'm not sure I could do that. Ask you for help, I mean.
Well, it's not like you have to suddenly dump everything on me all at once. We can take it slow. Baby steps and all that.
I'm not following.
Okay, so if we're gonna be our own little family, the first thing we do is try living like one. Maybe we could bunk together, or just...
What are you doing, Hilda?
You're such a hard worker, Lysithea. And I just wanted you to know how proud I am of you. And since I'm your big sister now, you can count on me for anything. I mean it, okay? Anything.
You're treating me like a child. But I suppose I could get used to it.
You're such a cutie. I can't stand it.
Well, if it isn't the Honorable Count Gloucester, you're looking quite busy today.
Ah, Lysithea. Indeed I am. As Count, I now bear the great burden of ensuring those who live within my territory are safe and prosperous. Such a vital matter requires my leadership in diplomacy, military efforts, and economic measures. Yet I will gladly handle them all to protect my people.
Your burden as a count, huh?
Precisely. Hilda's older brother, the venerable Lord Holst, is also making great strides as the new head of House Goneril. I even hear Margrave Edmund is preparing to hand succession of his title off to our dear Marianne. Yet, now that I think about it, I've heard not a word regarding the future of House Ordeal. When will you be inheriting your rightful title, Lysithea?
I have no intention of doing so. House Ordeal will end with my father.
I see. May I ask your reasoning?
My parents have been subject to one horrible experience after another for decades now, precisely because they are nobility. So I want them to be able to live out their golden years at least, in a little bit of peace, without the responsibilities of the house tying them down. Yet, they would lose everything were the territory to fall into chaos after they vacated the leadership. I'm doing everything I can at present to make sure our people continue to be safe and fulfilled, even once my parents are gone.
You needn't keep all your worries to yourself, Lysithea. I am always here to extend my aid. Please, come to me if you ever need anything at all. You must not be afraid to rely on others, you know. There is no shame in asking for help, especially when it comes to such important matters as one's family.
It's not like I'm ashamed or anything.
Lysithea, if you ask me, I believe you should take the title of Count Ordelia for yourself. You act now for the well-being of your parents, yet you do not let that cloud your concern for the common folk of your territory. Is there anyone better suited for the role than you? In my eyes, no. Something tells me there is another reason, your parents aside, that you refuse to inherit the title. Which is exactly why you must turn to your companions for advice. We are deserving of that much trust, at least, yes? After all, we are all working together to stop this war. Relying on us is the first step to solving your problems. More than anything, I, Lawrence Hellman Gloucester, will do everything in my power to assist you.
Fine, fine. But can we leave this discussion until after the war? In the meantime, I'll just have to keep an eye on you to see if you're really as dependable as you say.
Very well. You may witness my dependable nature to your heart's content.
I hope I have the time to.
Shammy, you gotta try this. It's so good.
What is it? A pastry?
Yep. They were leftovers for once, so I grabbed them. Want one?
Why not? Hand it over.
Pretty good, right?
Not bad.
It's nice to finally find a knight I can just hang out with. Well, former knight.
You never cared much for the Knights of Saros, did you?
Nope. It's not like I hate them or anything, but there are just a lot of bad memories. All they do is push people around and make excuses.
The same could be said of anyone who's devoted to serving Rhea and the goddess. The Knights had so many rules and regulations. It was a pain. Not that I followed them, but still.
That sounds about right. No one tells Shammy how to live her life. Honestly, I can relate. That's why I ran away from my village when I was a kid. I didn't want to be tied down by their way of thinking, you know? I thought freedom was waiting for me out there. A great big world where I could go anywhere and do anything.
It's out there if you know where to look.
True enough. All kinds of people are definitely doing all sorts of things.
But the harsh reality is, no matter where you go, there's no such thing as true freedom.
You can say that again. I wish someone would have told me that when I was a kid. What's it like in Dagda? Pretty similar to Fodlan?
For the most part. It felt freer, in a way. But at the same time, more people doing whatever they want means more conflicts.
So it's a double-edged sword. Free also means free to fight, huh?
I guess. It definitely seemed that way. Maybe too much freedom can be a bad thing. If you're interested, we could visit Dagda someday. I could interpret for you.
I don't know. It depends on how things turn out in Fodlan. If living here gets rough, I'd probably consider it.
Then I guess you have the rest of the war to figure it out. I can help keep you alive on the battlefield, but it's up to you to survive.
Uh-oh. That sounded like a pretty knightly thing to say if you ask me.
Indeed. I will reflect upon my words.
Which battlefield are you headed to?
I'm sorry to drag you into this. It's my responsibility, and I should be handling it myself.
It's all good. You clearly needed the help. Still, I always figured you'd be better at keeping your equipment in order.
Oh no, I'm honestly terrible at this kind of thing. You should see the state my room is in. The more I try to get organized, the more chaos seems to creep into my...
Marianne, look out! Ow.
Are you alright? Oh, this is terrible. I never should have dragged you into this.
What, me? I'm fine. Let's keep going.
I'm serious. You shouldn't have any more to do with me. It won't end well.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Marianne, we're supposed to be leaving on our scouting mission soon. What are you doing?
Sorry. I was trying to organize my squad's provisions, and things just sort of spun out of control.
Ugh, you always do this. Would you please just ask me for help instead of trying to do it all yourself?
Yes, I'm sorry. Why don't we just head out on that mission? I can finish this later.
You know what? Don't worry about it. I can handle a little scouting mission on my own.
But...
I think cleaning up this mess is more important. You'll help her, right? Marianne really isn't good at this sort of thing.
You don't say.
Just make sure you stay with her until it's done. Promise me, okay?
For Marianne, anything.
Good! Because I'm dead serious about not leaving her alone with this.
I'm so sorry.
Anyway, I've got some scouting to do. Good luck!
All right, let's get this stuff sorted. Our first job should be organizing everything by type.
Okay.
Whoa, hold on. I thought we were grouping all of the timbers by length.
Yes, I was doing that. But then I noticed some of yours weren't exactly the same, so I divided them up further.
Look, just try to keep everything simple. 3 piles. 1 for long stuff, 1 for short stuff, and 1 for all the medium-ish stuff in between.
I see. In that case, I'll set this right...
You've gotta be kidding me. Ow. Again. Looks like we're back to square one.
Oh no! I'm so sorry. Please, you should just go and let me handle the rest myself.
No can do. I promised Hilda I'd stay here until the job was done. Speaking of which, where is she?
Yes, it has been a while, hasn't it?
You worried about her?
I am, actually. Would it be alright to leave this for the moment and go check on her?
Yeah, sure. This pile of stuff isn't going anywhere.
And besides, Hilda's far more important.
Hey, when you're right, you're right. Let's go.
It's just as I feared. Please, excuse me. Tilda has been surrounded. We have to help her. And this is all my fault. If I just stayed away from Hilda, she never would have...
Knock off the mumbling and let's cut through that stronghold over there. Come on.
Spotted by the enemy already? Some scout I turned out to be.
Take this!
They closed the gates. Is this a trap?
They cut us off, but if we can get out of here, we should still be able to reach Hilda. Out of the way!
Let us take them by storm.
Take this!
The gate leading into the center won't open. Please, excuse me. I don't understand.
They must have figured out our plan. In which case, we'll just find another way.
It's my cursed crest, bringing disaster to everyone around me.
Here it comes! You're done! Take that!
My blood compels me.
Here it comes! You're done! Now, rush them! Here it comes! You're done! Oh, great. An ambush. Come on, Marianne. The two of us will have to break through. Out of the way! Enemy down.
Please.
You always manage to motivate me.
This is an awful lot of enemies to take on with just the two of us. Don't you think?
I mean, yeah. But imagine how Hilda feels.
No, you're right. I mustn't be frightened. I can do this. I'll fight too.
I'm not sure how much longer I can keep this up. I sure hope someone's coming to help me.
We did it!
Hilda can't hold out much longer. Let's go!
Listen up. I am not the woman you want to tick off today.
Hilda in time if we can't get through this stronghold.
Out of the way! Take that!
The gate is open. Hold on, Hilda. I'm so sorry, Hilda. This is all my fault.
Marianne, you came! I seriously thought I was a goner there. But now I've got a second wind. Time for a counterattack!
I'm so sorry, Hilda. My quest has brought you nothing but disaster.
Huh? What are you talking about? I just got too close to the enemy camp, that's all.
You're done!
Guess I shouldn't have come by myself. Next time, we'll go together, okay?
No, Hilda.
I feel like I can do anything with you by my side, Marianne.
And I feel the same. Knowing it was you I was saving allowed me to be brave.
My accomplishments won't be as big if I'm not still standing when the battle's over.
You're done!
We did it! I'll fight too. I'll try.
We did it! Thank you, Marianne. Oh, and thanks to you, too.
I only hope I was of some use. Please, we defeated the general, but we're still right in the middle of an enemy encampment.
Yeah, let's...
We should leave, quickly.
Well, someone's perked up.
Not yet!
I'll give it a try. Hilda?
Let's do this, Marianne!
All together, we can win!
Hooray! That sweet smell of success!
Out of the way! Take this!
seems different now that we've joined up with you, don't you think?
You're done!
Yeah, I'd like to think this is the real Marianne.
I'll fight too. Stay back!
I got you!
My turn?
Out of the way! Take this!
I'll give it a try.
Well, couldn't... Take a breather.
Please, excuse me.
Out of the way!
I'll do my best to defend our position. I'll give it a try.
I think we're in the clear now.
My turn?
Wait, is that...
This is the perfect chance to demonstrate how far I've come. Now, forward!
I'll fight too.
Guess we weren't in the clear after all. Still, I think we can take her.
Stay back!
Not done yet?
Stay back!
Victory will be mine, no matter the cost.
I won't lose. I can't let my friends down. Stay back!
Not done yet?
This is all I can do.
We won! Now Now we can finally go home. Thank you, Marianne.
It was a group effort. Now let's get out of here before someone else shows up.
I won't let myself stop here.
I'm exhausted. I thought this was going to be one of those quick in and out kind of things.
We're lucky we got out of there alive.
So, Marianne, what were you trying to say before about your crest?
Yeah, something about how people shouldn't get involved with you. What was that about?
Oh, that.
You know what? Forget it.
Forget it?
She doesn't have to talk about it if she doesn't want to. All I care about is that Marianne keeps smiling.
Well, I suppose I do feel a bit more confident now. Since we made it home safely, it proves things can go well even if I happen to be there.
Okay, thinking like that is just plain silly. I mean, the only reason I got in trouble in the first place is because I went there without you.
The lesson here is that when you two are supposed to do something together, actually do it together.
Exactly.
All right.
Hey, so did you finish that little cleaning project?
Cleaning project?
Organizing the provisions for Marianne's squad. Did you finish?
Oh, right. That.
Well, that's a big fat no.
Look, Marianne was worried, so we stopped what we were doing and came to find you. Still, it was our call, and we'll take the fall for it.
You were worried about me, Marianne? Really?
Really. Once I imagined the worst, I couldn't get it out of my head.
And it turns out the truth wasn't too far off.
Oh, I'm glad you care. You know what? Don't even worry about organizing those supplies. I'll take care of it for you.
You sure?
You bet! I mean, it's not like I enjoy that kind of work, but I'm actually pretty good at it.
That's a huge weight off my mind. Thank you.
Well, guess that about ties everything up.
Oh, but you still have to help. I'm just doing Marianne's part. Plus, you promised, remember?
How could I forget? Come on, let's go. The quicker we start, the quicker we'll be finished and off for a nice hot meal.
Thank you both. I mean it.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army. Everything has its use.
Which battlefield are you headed to?
So, the time has finally come to invade the kingdom. Vargas is a region with a strong tradition of knighthood. I expect a fearsome opposition.
What? Are you scared, Lawrence?
Do not be ridiculous. Of course I am not frightened. Why must you insist on teasing me like this?
Keep a careful eye on your surroundings as we approach the border. You never know where the enemy's scouts could be hiding.
We're still a ways off from the border. I think we can afford to relax for the moment.
Enemy attack!
What? Did the kingdom get the jump on us?
No, Your Majesty! That flag the enemy's flying, it's General Randolph's!
Randolph? That boy must hate you so much he came back from beyond the grave to haunt you.
You mean as a ghost? Oh, this can't be happening!
Lysithea, please, calm down.
Maybe Randolph's family figured out what happened and are out for revenge. Well, if that's the case, I doubt they'd be interested in hearing my excuses. We can't afford to exhaust ourselves here. Steady on, everyone. Prepare for battle. Come on, Arval. Seriously? You can't drag me off to sleep like this when the battle's about to start.
Sorry, but we need to talk. Do you remember the warning I once gave you? Well, I've been struck by a similar premonition now. Something feels wrong. Very wrong.
Last time this happened, the Ashen Demon showed up and nearly sent me to an early grave. Are you telling me that's who we're facing here?
Hard to say for sure. But the feeling's worse this time around. Stronger. If the Ashen Demon does appear on the battlefield today, I fear we will witness something terrible, an act far more dangerous than we previously imagined.
Well, whatever's happening, I'm just gonna have to stop it.
So long as you don't put yourself in any unnecessary danger, yes. Remember, your death would cut both of our destinies far too short.
I shall make my dream a reality!
I will show you true nobility.
Reporting for duty.
Just do as I planned. Let us band together and got it. I'll fight alongside you. You can count on me.
Allow me to aid.
I think this will go well. I'll lend you a hand.
Leave it to me. Here goes nothing.
Now it is my turn. I will aid you.
All right, here I go. There's...
They're attacking from the caves and the mountains. Defeat the closest enemies first to secure the area.
The enemy forces are nothing to sneeze at. Is this really just Randolph's family?
Whoever they are, they're most likely after you. Everyone, do not allow His Majesty to fall.
Play my part.
Take this! Some of these soldiers don't seem like they're with the Imperial Army. Maybe they're mercenaries?
So, they've got some mercenaries on their side, eh? I've got a sneaking suspicion I know who they hired. Not a problem.
Happy to help.
At least we should be able to drive them back quickly enough. But you attract more trouble than honey does flies, Majesty.
Sorry, Judith. I promise I'll pay you back in full someday.
We have managed to secure the area.
It doesn't look like they're going to lay down their arms. What would you have us do, Your Majesty? Launch a counteroffensive?
Not when we don't know the full extent of their forces. Could you all search the area and see what info you can dig up?
Here I go.
All right. There's nothing these muscles can't do.
Leave it to me. Happy to help. Take them by storm.
They spotted me. Now I've no choice but to engage them.
Alois, does that mean Jeralt's mercenaries are among our enemies?
Those are the scouts we dispatched earlier. They might have some relevant information.
They shall fall!
I'll follow your lead. I've got you now. I'll relieve you.
Couldn't even buy us any time. How am I supposed to face Fleisch and the captain now?
Please help. Let's finish this. Stand them down. Nothing to report.
We're battling Jeralt's mercenaries after all. And this Fleisch person, are they an Imperial general?
Wait, does that mean the Blade Breaker and Ashen Demon are here?
Well, this went downhill fast. We need to find out where they are.
Take a breather.
You did well to survive. We're currently trying to pin down the mercenaries' location. Do you know anything about it?
Yes, my lord. It looks like they've taken up a position in the forest.
Now we know who we're up against and where they are. That gives us the initiative. Jeralt's mercenaries are a formidable force. We need to find a way to split them off from the Imperial army. I'll act as a decoy to lure out the Ashen Demon. I'm counting on you all. Don't let me die.
Take this!
You are the king of the Federation, and you want to act as a decoy? Does sovereignty have no meaning to you?
I'll make the perfect decoy precisely because I am king. If you're so worried, then you'll just have to protect me.
We can't go any farther. We need to defeat the enemy and secure a path forward.
We're facing the captain's
Now it is my
mercenaries again?
I'll relieve you. Take a breather.
No. This is no time to hesitate. I'll fight them.
Let's link up.
They shall fall!
I'll follow your lead.
heard that Randolph's younger sister is also in the Imperial Army. Maybe that's who this Flame person is.
And she's here to avenge her brother. Can't say I blame her.
They told me my mission was to exact revenge. I suppose I'll have to earn that advance they paid me.
That's Yuri! Hold on! Let me try and talk some sense into him.
How dare you point your weapon at such a pretty face?
They shall fall!
I'll follow your lead! I've got you now!
Would you stop being so pathetic? I know you don't really want to die here.
Well, when you put it that way.
I guess I would prefer not to get butchered.
There's the Ashen Demon. Let's hope they take the bait. Oh no! I charged too far ahead. This is so dangerous. I need to fall back.
That's the King of Leicester. Do not let him escape.
Even if this works, I don't want to engage yet. You all cover me on my way back?
He purposely charges ahead only to immediately retreat. He must be plotting something.
You must kill him, please. I don't care about anything else as long as he's dead.
It worked. But there's no need to try and defeat the Ashen Demon. That's like asking to get killed.
This is our chance to slay the Ashen Demon. We can fight without anyone
Not a problem. I'm here to help.
Now it's I
getting in our way.
Lost sight of him. Where'd he go?
My turn at last.
Feels like you're trying to get in our way. Well, I'm not gonna let you.
This may be my best chance to eliminate him. I'll just give that girl a little assistance.
What? An ambush? The way out is in sight. We must defeat them and break through. The enemy will regret this. Be gone!
I suppose we cannot make any more gains here. No sense in sticking around. Unless...
What a creep! Who was that?
I was worried I was gonna get a sword in my... Back. Hey, Judith, is everything ready?
It's been ready. Now, block the entrances to the caves.
That's what they were up to?
Why haven't I heard anything from the mercenaries? I'll just have to do it myself then.
Happy to help!
My turn at last.
Fleisch has finally shown her face. Take her out while the Ashen Demon's gone.
All right, here I go.
Not a problem. I've got this.
I'll stay in the stronghold and defend His Majesty. Everyone else, go after Fleisch.
We'll vanquish our foes!
My strength will do the trick! Now watch me flex! Did you see that? My muscles always win the day!
Take a breather. Let's link up.
They shall fall!
I'll follow your lead! I've got you now!
Randolph, you were always there for me.
I wasn't fast enough.
We were too late. Not much we can do now.
Your employer is dead and we have you surrounded. I think it would be wise to lay down your arms, don't you?
Looks like we have no choice.
Jeralt's mercenaries have surrendered. That wraps up this battle.
What can I say? You got us. You rolled right over us and took out our employer. I know when it's time to raise the white flag.
Wait, that's it? You're giving up?
We've faced you in battle many times, only to be bested at every turn.
Yeah, you've pretty much run us out of business by now. It's not easy finding new clients in the best of times. And no matter how good our reputation is, none of it matters if we can't actually win. At this rate, I'll have to stop calling myself the Blade Breaker.
In that case, can I interest you in a contract with the Leicester Federation?
You want to hire us?
I know we've been at each other's throats since before this Federation was even a thing. But you're mercenaries. You were only fighting to hold up your end of the deal with the Empire, right? And now that your employer is gone, you're free to serve whichever side you please. There's no dishonor in working for a new client.
Yeah, you should join us. I mean, by now we all know firsthand how strong you are. And sure, there might be some folks here and there who have reservations about you fighting on our side. But they'll definitely come around once they see how dependable you are.
What do you say? I doubt the Empire will have any jobs for us after all of this. No better time for a fresh start.
I agree. What about you, Alois? I know Leicester's another enemy of the Knights of Seros.
I've already made my decision. I have sworn to follow this fine captain wherever he goes. If my old allies want to come grill me over a fire, I'll just have to make myself more obscure.
That's a good one.
If I don't slay my foes by the sword, I will do so by the joke.
Well, I guess that's that. Just tell us when we start. I'll go talk to the group and smooth things over. You two, stay here with the client.
Got it, thanks.
Understood, Captain.
Glad to hear it. I guess we better tell the troops about our new friends here.
Gotta keep pushing myself.
I won't let myself stop here.
It's how you use a power that matters.
Captain! I can't believe we're going to be fighting together. This is so...
All right, let's just keep those tears in check, Leone. There's no need to make a scene.
Why is Leone crying?
Apparently that mercenary captain trained her when she was a kid, but she hasn't seen him for years.
Oh? And you must be the famed Ashen Demon, yes? Allow me to welcome you to the Federation.
I'm so glad you're on our side now. You know, now that I can see you up close, you really aren't that terrifying after all.
Would you mind demonstrating your power for me later? I'm curious to see if it's crest-related.
And hey, if you ever need a lifting buddy, you just let me know.
As you can see, we're thrilled to have you here. You know, it feels strange somehow. It's as if some part of me has been calling out to you this whole time.
I'm just happy to have another powerful ally on our team. Aren't you, Mariam?
Huh? Oh, yes. It's a pleasure to be working with you.
The pleasure's all ours. Isn't that right, kid?
It looks like everyone's happy to have them on board. I guess I had nothing to worry about after all. With all due apologies to Randolph's sister, I think it's time we moved on. Hey, wait a minute. Where'd my favorite mercenary go?
Sorry about all this, Arval. I know you've only been giving me your powers because you want me to beat the Ashen Demon.
Don't worry about it. It's for the best, right? For all my doomsaying, everything seems to be right as rain. Recruiting Jeralt's mercenaries and the Ashen Demon was the right choice.
I hope you're right.
What's wrong? Feeling lost now that you don't have an enemy to chase around the countryside?
I'm not lost. I know exactly what I've got to do. Win this war. I'm gonna help Claude and my friends usher in a new age in Fodlan. Well, any snarky follow-up for that?
I suppose that's a fine goal. It's certainly worthy of the powers you command. If that's what you want, then I'll just have to help you achieve it. After all, I'm your partner in destiny. I'm here for you and you alone.
Golden Wildfire. The sword swings wide. Despite Flaish's attack, The Federation reaffirms their alliance with the Empire and finally begins their invasion of the kingdom. Seeing that Fargus is readying for battle, Claude plans for a short engagement. With a cunning scheme at the ready, his army trespasses into Fraldarius territory.
Thank you for coming, everyone. Sedith, we are grateful you could join us.
I would be remiss to ignore something that so clearly concerns the Church. We are here to discuss the latest developments in Leicester, correct?
Indeed. I think it's safe to say that Claude's reinvention of the region and collaboration with the Empire came as a complete shock to us all. Thus far, we have been able to dedicate our forces solely to the battle with the Empire in the west. Now we must dispatch troops to the east as well.
The Federation's military force is hardly significant. We shouldn't have to divert much attention from the Western Front.
I would not be so optimistic. Not after what happened in ALL. If you recall, the Knights of Seros were completely wiped out.
Yes, it was a terrible loss. We didn't even have time to send reinforcements. It still pains me to think on what became of Catherine. We heard her unit encountered the Imperial Army. The complete lack of survivors strikes me as suspicious.
I see. You believe the Federation may have had a hand in the matter.
Precisely. Furthermore, the territories of Burgundy, Seward, and Albany previously wished to defect to our side, but have since reversed their positions. Perhaps their sudden change of heart can be attributed to this incident as well.
If only we'd been able to welcome those houses to the kingdom, we would have a slightly stronger position in the east.
The Church initially acted as an intermediary with those houses, but I fear it would be too risky to continue now. I am sorry.
Considering their iffy loyalty, they wouldn't have been reliable anyway. If we'd taken them in, we'd just be regretting it now.
That may be true, but it is yet another card we are no longer able to play. Our options now are severely limited.
All we can do is hold the Western Front, and watch the Federation like a hawk to see what their next move will be.
I know we are not privy to the details of the pact between the Empire and the Federation. But would it be safe to assume that the followers of Seros in Leicester have abandoned the Central Church in favor of the Southern Church?
They've certainly severed ties with the Central Church, but it seems they have elevated the Eastern Church instead.
And the Empire allowed that?
They must have figured the war was turning against them and made that concession to secure Leicester's cooperation.
The Eastern Church. How is Fargus to survive when we're beset by enemies to the east, west, and even north? I think it is time we devote ourselves to finding an answer to that question.
Well, we've managed to secure the immediate area. I'd say that makes our landing a success.
Clearly, the kingdom was not expecting our sudden appearance this far north.
They sure weren't. A certain somebody's suggestion to take the unexpected route was right on target.
Technically speaking, it was my suggestion.
I was just talking off the top of my head. I didn't think we'd actually be able to invade by sea.
Maybe it was off the top of your head, but I considered a myriad of options before arriving at that proposal.
And we have Nadir to thank for helping us make our sea dreams come true.
Oh, it was easy enough. All I had to do was secure an official order from the king. None of our merchants would dare disobey that.
You managed to convince the King of Elmyra to sign off on this?
Convince isn't exactly the word I'd use. I merely placed the paperwork in front of him, at an early hour, when he might not have been fully awake.
You did what now?
It sounds to me like he had no idea what he was signing.
It's not as if it's a big deal. We just borrowed a few boats for a bit.
And let's not forget all the assistance Margrave Edmund gave us either.
That's right. Being able to use his ports certainly cut down the length of our voyage.
I'm glad my adoptive father was able to help.
Shortened though it was, I can't say my stomach enjoyed the trip.
Good to see you're all as relaxed as ever. But let's get back on task. Our plan's working so far, but we've still got a lot to do. I just hope our little invitation was accepted.
The Srang forces saw our movements just as we planned. They've been inspired to strike, and soon, I expect. It's possible they're already marching on Gautier territory.
If that's the case, then we can't afford to stand around talking about it. We'll head out as soon as we're ready. We'll make our way through Fraldarius territory and strike Ferdiad, the kingdom's capital.
How about this?
I've got it! You can count on me. One step at a time.
Oh, it's the captain.
Yeah, handle it any way you want. This should be an easy job for you.
I'll report back when it's done.
Sounds good. We're gonna take care of some other matters in the meantime.
Why are you making that noise, Leonie? You got an upset stomach or something?
No, I don't. You know how the captain and his mercenaries joined forces with us?
Yeah, I'm so glad you get to fight with him again. Oh, wait. This is the first time you two are actually fighting together, right?
Yep. I haven't seen him since we parted ways when I was a kid. I've never been in a battle with him or anything. So, yeah, I'm happy, but... No! I can't take it!
Wait a minute, is this about his kid?
Yeah. Though we're practically the same age. But only one of us has the captain's full confidence and a cool nickname. We're both mercenaries, for crying out loud, and I was the captain's first apprentice.
But you're not family. You can bet that Jeralt would have trained any child of his from birth. A whole lot longer than you.
Ugh, you have a point there.
And if you want to talk about age, Alois has been with him since their night days. Which means it's likely that he was actually Geralt's first apprentice, right?
Hey, you're right. I didn't even think about that.
In any case, it's kind of a given you wouldn't be on the same level. I mean, they haven't just studied under Jeralt, they've had years of on-the-job training with him. Plus, you don't have any weird powers.
You mean like you do?
Yeah, but our powers are completely different. To be honest, I want to best the Ashen Demon too. I've been striving to do that this whole time, but still haven't managed to pull it off.
Is that right? You know, even if we teamed up, I'm not so sure we'd win.
I don't know about that. With the two of us together, I think we might actually have a shot at it. In fact, I think my money would be on us. Want to set up a challenge sometime and see what happens?
I'm all for it. After all, the captain has a saying. Better to fight dirty and win than play fair and lose.
Yeah, that sounds like Jeralt. Well, for a mercenary, all that matters is the outcome.
Exactly. You know, I'm really glad you're here.
Same goes for you, Leone. Now let's stay sharp and show the Ashen Demon up our own way.
Care to make yourself useful?
Counting on you both.
Yeah, let's get this done.
I sure hope it's something I can actually do.
We all must do our fair share.
Time to work you into shape.
Not gonna forget this.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
Experience leads to strength.
With proper training, you'll be unstoppable.
Hunger is the true enemy.
You've prepared exactly what I desire to eat. I'm glad that you've been paying attention.
Hey, thanks. It's nice to have a friend who knows what I like.
Come back whenever you're hungry.
My instruction comes at a high price.
The new power is, I feel like I've taken hold. I feel like I've taken hold. I feel like I've taken hold of something.
Don't neglect your daily studies.
Sun's up already? Good morning!
Whoa! Happy, is that you? Where are you? I'm surprised you knew I was here. You just about gave me a heart attack with that impromptu good morning.
I wasn't exactly saying it to you, Clodster, but... Oh, never mind.
So, you're waking up with the sun, huh? I love it. You're like a step dweller.
And what would that be exactly?
Oh, you know, those folks who live to the east of Fodlan.
But you're also awake. Does that mean you're a step dweller like me?
Hey, my motto is, the early bird gets the worm.
Sounds fake.
Oh, but I said it in my most earnest voice.
And your face betrayed you. Still, it's surprising how easy you are to talk with. I figured a king would be an arrogant blowhard, but that's not you at all. You're a lot more comfortable to be around than the Emperor or the King of Fargus.
Not sure if that's a compliment, but it's definitely not easy leading the Federation. I could spend days unloading my troubles on you and only scratch the surface.
Sounds like you've got your hands full. Also, please don't unload your troubles on me.
Don't worry, I won't.
Still, if it's that much grief, why not quit? You could have someone else take your place if you hate it so much. I mean, the whole thing was your idea, so you should be able to step aside if you want.
Sure, I suppose I could do that. But that's not the path for me at the moment. The list of things I want to accomplish is as long as my arm, and if I want to see them become a reality, I've got a lot of work ahead of me.
Well then, I guess you've got my support. I mean, all these heady thoughts and ideas are a bit above the level of yours truly. But I can still give support. So, chin up, Clodster. It's all gonna work out. Someone I knew used to say that. A relative, I think? I can't really remember.
Well, I appreciate it regardless. It's exactly the kind of thing I need to hear right now.
In that case, I'll double down. It's all gonna work out.
It sounds even better the second time. Seriously, you should be telling that to everyone you meet.
There you go again, putting others first. Yeah, well, it's all gonna work out, Clodster. I just have a feeling.
The strategy meeting is complete chaos today. Well, we have a little time, so if they want to argue until they're blue in the face, I won't stop them. But I am going to sneak out and find something to nibble on, because I'm starving. Okay, there must be some fruit here. Huh?
Hey, Clodster.
Hey, Happy. Aren't you supposed to be in the meeting?
Yeah, but I got hungry and slipped out.
I didn't even notice you leave. You're even more slippery than I realized.
Well, it's not like the meeting will unfold differently if I decide to stick around. And since I'm not the only one who skipped out, I guess folks will have to be mad at us together.
Ha! Guilty as charged.
Still, the implications are different for me than they are for the great King Clodster.
If someone gets mad at me, it's no big deal. But you probably get the wrath of everyone raining down on you for even the slightest misstep.
Sad but true.
Hey, so I know you love to run out and do stupid stuff like this sometimes. But did you take on all this responsibility because you wanted to? Or would you walk away if you found someone to take your place?
I already told you. There's a huge list of things I want to see accomplished, remember? And sure, it's a heavy burden, but that's all the more reason I can't let someone else shoulder it for me. It's up to me to carry my own water here.
Then I guess it's not enough for me to just give you my support.
What do you mean?
Well, I'm not really carrying anything at the moment, water or otherwise. So I was thinking it might be nice to take some of the load from you.
Just because you aren't as overloaded as me doesn't mean you don't have commitments. I don't know how I feel about burdening you with my, burdens.
Sure, but if you keep it to yourself and it crushes you, that doesn't help me either. I'm not as weak as you think I am.
Well, no matter what, it's all gonna work out.
It definitely will.
You know what? Maybe I'll take you up on that offer of help after all.
Whatever you need.
In that case, I'll start off with a tough one. How do we handle the fact we skipped out on the strategy meeting?
Well, I can't take that off your shoulders, so I'll stand there and take the scolding with you.
Scolding, huh? You called it the wrath of everyone like a minute ago.
Meh.
Let's see.
Do you have a minute?
Hello. Let's see.
Let's see.
All right.
Have you need of me?
Doing all right.
I carry a little of everything here. Hope to see you again soon.
Did you know?
Let's see.
Well...
It's you.
Let's see.
All right.
Greetings, friend.
Got a sec?
Whoa!
Unbelievable.
Oh.
What's going on?
Let's think about that. I see.
How can I help you? I must be telling you.
Let's see.
My instruction comes at a high price.
I feel like I've taken hold of something.
Don't neglect your daily studies.
Impressive! Oh. I see.
I've been waiting.
How may I help you?
So, yeah.
Nah.
Oh, man.
Hey!
No.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hi, friend.
Let's see. Uh-huh.
Long story short,
Right. Huh.
Well, that's obnoxious.
Good to see you. Hey there. Ha 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 ha!
Excuse me.
What do you think?
Indeed.
Hey there.
How goes it? So anyway,
Huh?
I see.
Which battlefield are you headed to?
All right. I think we've done as much as we can today. Let's rest up and prepare for the next battle.
Well, this is new. You're not usually the one suggesting we take time off.
That's because there's been too much to do lately. I haven't had the chance to showcase my natural laziness.
Come on, I don't think there's a lazy bone in your body. You really should take more time for yourself, Claude.
I'll consider it.
Your Majesty, an urgent message has arrived from Deirdre.
Uh-oh. This can't be good.
The city is being attacked by the Almiran Navy, and they're calling for any aid we can provide.
What?
Almira again?
After the defeat they just suffered at the throat? No. It must be someone else.
I agree. These are most likely pirates who have assumed their name.
Either way, they've got to have a pretty sizable force if they can attack an entire city. We should send any units that are ready to mobilize. Who do we have?
My army can't spare much at the moment. To be honest, we're always a bit undermanned. Still, we might be able to send a couple of folks. How about me and Judith?
You? But you're the leader of the entire army.
Well aware of that, thanks. But as luck would have it, we've got a bit of time before our next battle. Besides, Judith and I know the terrain, which means we've got the best chance at ending things quickly.
Going back to Deirdre will be a stroll in the park for the two of us.
Still, I wouldn't say no to a seasoned mercenary tagging along. Eh? Eh?
Not sure I follow.
Really? Because I was laying it on pretty thick. Look, it's you, okay? I want you.
And here I was looking forward to a little time off.
Well, seeing as the king himself is making the time, how about you buck up and do the same?
Yes, ma'am. Of course, ma'am.
Glad that's settled. Let's go. Let's try this. Let's see how this... Yep, those are pirates, all right. They sure made a mess of the place. Time to sweep it clean.
Come on and hand over all your valuables. You don't fancy getting dragged back to Elmira, that is. Take.
Not a problem.
Still keeping up
Not a problem.
the act, hmm? What if a real Elmira heard you?
What these sea dogs lack in skill, they make up for in sheer numbers. If we're not careful, they could easily overwhelm us.
This stronghold will fall!
Folks are clearly as scared of Almirans as ever. Otherwise, let's try intimidation tactics like these would never work.
A sad truth for most, I'm afraid. While until I met Nadir, I thought all Almirans were savage, bloodthirsty beasts.
These pirates aren't so tough once you get them on shore. Still, I bet there's more where that came from.
Out of the way!
More of them, is it? Let's knuckle down and put them in their place.
Your Majesty, pirates are raiding the harbor storehouse and plundering the goods inside.
Well, that sounds bad for business. We better get across the bridge and put a stop to it. I hate to lose this stronghold.
Bring it down!
Shall we begin our attack?
You know, if Fodlan just looked outward a little more, our opinion of Elmira might change for the better.
Easy, Your Majesty. I know you're friends with Nadir, but that doesn't mean we should start siding with his people.
Here it comes!
split up. Now's our chance to raid the city and harbor at the same time.
We're too short-handed to deal with them all. If only we brought more soldiers.
Not a problem.
I didn't call for
changing
me, kiddo,
places?
but I'm answering the bell anyway.
Dare, what are you doing here?
I can't stand by and let a bunch of pirates drag Elmira's good name through the mud. This so-called Elmiran Navy is a joke. Nothing but cowards and cravens as far as the eye can see.
Well, they've certainly got nothing on you. Feel free to relieve as many as you like of their duties.
That was an Elmiran for true. And not just any Elmiran.
Let's try this.
I'm the one and only, the Dare the Undefeated.
Well, he's certainly enjoying himself. I'd better dig deep or he's gonna steal all the fun.
Did you see that, kiddo? I kicked all those pathetic pirates right out of the harbor.
So they didn't get away with any of the goods? I really owe you one, Adair. Yeah, another one, actually.
You're done!
I hate to lose this stronghold. I'm unstoppable. You always come through for us, even more than I expected.
That takes care of the pirate invasion.
A bit more trouble than I expected, but we got through it all right.
Looks like the pirate leader is camped just outside the city.
Then let's deal with them and finish this. All units, move out.
If I may, Your Majesty, I've been wondering if you have some special attachment to Elmira.
You're done!
Lester fought against Elmira for years, so I've grown to know them. That's all.
You must think I'm pretty dim if you expect me to believe that.
It was worth a shot, but all right, I get it. Let's talk about it after we deal with the trouble here.
Here it comes! Take this! You're done!
Keep it up until we've overwhelmed them.
I can still fight! Out of the way! Out of the way!
My accomplishments won't mean a thing if I'm not still standing when the battle's over.
You really pack a punch, don't you? Hey, kiddo. Don't you think it's about time you told her the truth?
Yeah, I've been intending to for a while now. She's not the type you can hide things from for very long anyway.
You're done!
Ha! Let this be a lesson to all imposters! You have to get up pretty early in the morning to fool an Almiran.
I think we could leave the rest of this to the people of the city. Time to be going.
I won't let myself stop here.
Nice work, everyone. Deirdre and the harbor are both safe now.
We'd have been toast if Nadir didn't show up.
You've got a long way to go if third-rate crooks like that are giving you trouble.
In our defense, we'd have been fine if we could have brought a few more soldiers along.
I don't know, kiddo. You're good at the whole confidence side of things, but not so hot when it comes to actually sealing the deal.
A man who calls himself Nadir the Undefeated says I'm overconfident? That's rich.
Cut it out, you two. This friendly banter is going to make me sick if you keep it up. You clearly know each other better than you're letting on.
Say, kiddo, maybe now's the time to, you know.
Ah, right. Actually, Judith, this is probably a good opportunity for me to come clean about something.
I'm waiting.
My mother is in Elmira, and has been for the last 20 years.
Lady Tiana. Huh. Well, that's a bit unexpected, but not altogether surprising.
That's where I was born, Elmira. And my father, he's the king.
Wait. So that makes you an Almiran prince?
I am. Sorry I didn't tell you before.
Well, this certainly isn't something I expected to hear today. Still, I imagine it's not easy to bring up. So what's your deal? You don't seem surprised by this at all.
Yeah, I never heard any of it directly from Claude, but I thought as much. I figured it out right around the time we fought Shahid.
Oh, right. So that would have made him your brother.
Different mothers, but yeah, he was my older brother. I didn't want to fight him, I really didn't. But, well, for the sake of both Fodlan and Almira, he had to be dealt with.
Your brother thought he was doing right by Almira, in his own way. There's always been unrest in the royal family. Everyone fighting over the right of succession. But that man would have been a terrible king. His lust for power just consumed him.
So does this mean my little Claude is going to return to Elmira and seize the throne one day?
I don't know. For right now, I'm more concerned about my duties as King of the Federation. Eventually, I plan to tell everyone about where I came from. But for now, keep it to yourself. I don't want to make things more complicated than they need to be.
I won't tell a soul so long as you answer me one question. Have you ever sought to deceive us? Either as the leader of the Alliance, or as king?
Never. Lester and Fodlan are my home, and I intend to fight for everyone who lives here. So, do you trust me?
I do, little Claude, or your Majesty, I should say. Just don't let me down.
I won't, Judith. And thanks.
Care to make yourself useful?
Counting on you both.
Yeah, let's get this done.
I hope to prove at least as useful to you as a pile of discarded rubbish.
We all must do our fair share.
Hunger is the true enemy.
Hey, thanks. It's nice to have a friend who knows what I like.
You've prepared exactly what I desire to eat. I'm glad that you've been paying attention.
Come back whenever you're hungry. Hunger is the come back whenever you're hungry.
Once again, I have accomplished a most triumphant feat. Behold, my awe-inspiring talent! From these hands is new magic born. But I mustn't rest on my laurels quite yet. Nay, I must aim for ever more spectacular heights!
Hey, Constance, you got a second?
Claude, of all people, you may enter.
Up to some of your old experiments, huh? Perfect timing.
How dare you speak of me as though I am some non-entity to be slotted into your schedule?
Whoa, okay. Hang on. I just heard you were researching some interesting magic.
Ha ha ha! You have heard correctly! I have created a new spell which can affect both the style and length of one's hair! There is no questioning, this heralds a revolution that will sweep all of Fodlan!
Revolutions aside, that sounds like an incredible spell. Care to give me a little demonstration? This is great. If I can change my hairstyle at will, I'll be able to slip out of all kinds of sticky situations.
Of course! And you shall be my first test subject.
Your first? Hold on. This idea's not sounding quite so clever anymore.
Take this!
Did it work?
Beyond my wildest imaginings! Why, your hair is now more resplendent than ever!
I appreciate the sentiment, but I still don't know... Wait, why is my head hard? Ow! It's so sharp it hurt my hand. I really don't think this hairstyle's gonna catch on. I look like an angry cat that fell into a bathtub.
And now you know what it means to be ahead of your time. Unconventional though it may be, your hairstyle is objectively flawless.
This isn't exactly ideal for keeping a low profile. I couldn't even wear a hat without tearing right through the thing.
Inconceivable! You are given the rare honor of being the subject of my magic, yet all you can think to do is whinge and complain. If that is to be your response, why did you rush to my side the moment I completed the experiment?
Yeah, I guess things turned out a bit differently than I'd been led to believe. Still, it is some pretty incredible magic. I doubt anyone else could even come close.
You sound as though you're consoling me, yet I have not failed in the slightest.
No, I'm not calling it a failure per se. It's just that the applications might be rather,
You will come to rue those words.
Which battlefield are you headed to? I'll show you what I can do.
Reporting for duty. Let's earn our keep.
I shall fulfill my noble duty.
Yeah, you can count on me and my muscles.
Tastes more bitter than blackest coffee. Can't let it end like this.
I command you to help me!
Now it is my turn.
This place won't be a problem anymore.
All would be lost if I were to die here.
Not a problem.
None shall surpass me.
We won't let this opportunity go to waste.
Done well. I give you my thanks.
I'm unstoppable.
You're the cream of the cream! Out of the way!
All would be lost if I were to die here.
Here it comes! You're done!
This doesn't look good.
Our time has finally come!
Take this! Don't mind if I do. Not a problem. I've got this.
Now it is my turn. There is nothing I cannot do.
All right, here I go.
My turn at...
All right.
Happy to help.
My turn? Not a problem.
Happy to help.
It's my turn.
None shall take a breather.
That went pretty good.
We have done it.
Here it comes! You're done! I'll win the next one, too, if I just stay focused.
The Sreng army aims to strike? But we just drove them back a few months ago.
The last incursion involved only a portion of their might. This may be the work of those who did not take part in the previous attack.
Fortunately, it would seem their forces are few in number. Even so, we can ill afford any interference with the Margrave's work.
It's been almost 14 years since King Lambert and I fought the Sreng armies together. They have always been a warlike people. If they've learned that Fargus is in crisis, they would jump at the chance to take advantage of it.
So then the question is, who informed them of our current difficulties?
Are you in here, Boar? We've got a problem.
What is it, Felix?
The Federation army has invaded Fraldarius territory. They're marching westward as we speak.
The Federation? But how? I thought our eastern border was sufficiently prepared.
They came by sea in giant ships and took over a port town on our eastern shore.
Since when does Leicester have a navy capable of transporting a full army?
That's what I'd like to know. But whatever the answer, they're here now.
No matter how big the ships, there are always limits to how large a seaborne invasion can be.
That's true, which means they'll want to avoid any unnecessary conflict. I would expect them to march directly west.
So they're going for the capital then. We need to stop them before they reach it. A job for the Shield of Fargus, if I've ever heard one. I'll go home and get ready to intercept them.
Your Majesty, I ask that you permit me leave to do the same. As the former lord of Fraldarius territory, I cannot turn a blind eye to these interlopers.
Understood. I will send you some of my personal soldiers as reinforcements. Just promise me you'll both come back alive.
So, what do you think?
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army. Everything has its use.
Care to make yourself useful?
Counting on you both.
Yeah, let's get this done.
I hope to prove at least as useful to you as a pile of discarded rubbish.
We all must do our fair share.
Time to work you into shape.
That should have gone far better with me here.
With proper training, you'll be unstoppable.
So, you've arrived, Claude. I pray you are ready.
Okay, no need to start off with a bunch of yelling. And, what should I be ready for, exactly?
The day has finally come. The day for you to be thunderstruck by the selfsame magic you once so viciously mocked.
The magic? The magic. Oh, you mean that hair-raising one you used on me.
No, that is not the purpose. It is meant for changing the length and style of hair.
Right, sure. So what about it again?
Ugh, your droll lack of enthusiasm boggles the mind. Do you understand just how much I devoted myself to my studies since that day of shame? Also, I might have some vindication?
Okay, wait, look, I know you're a hard worker, but that was just, you know, one of those things. I don't really think you need vindication.
Silence, Cretin! Let your jaw hang slack in its moorings as you witness how my magic has evolved!
Whoa! You got me again. Well, at least I'm not sharp and pointy this time.
You most certainly are not. Do you truly think me the type to make the same mistake twice? It has been quite the gauntlet of trial and error, yet finally I have arrived. I stand now on the fresh new ground of magic, the magic of gentle tresses tumbling over one's shoulders.
Say, this does come in nicely at the ends. Some parts longer, some shorter. Oh, but it's really frizzy. It's like a bird's nest up in here.
What an exquisite style! What an innovative look! Truly, this is the most striking of spells!
And I guess I have a fluffy beard now? Well, that's certainly something.
Yes, and it makes you appear quite unkempt. Perhaps it is not the look for you.
Hey, don't laugh it off. What am I supposed to do about this mountain man beard, huh? Last time you zapped me, my hair was stiff enough to stab through armor for an entire day. I couldn't even get to sleep because I shredded my pillow. Are you saying I've just got to grin and bear this until it wears off?
At this point, there is nothing else I can do. You can endure this for one day, no? If it helps, I am willing to offer my moral support.
If only this wasn't Fodlan.
And what is so wrong with Fodlan?
Just that a manly beard like this would be considered a real accomplishment in the East. Your magic would be praised to the heavens if you went out that direction.
Then my magic can transcend borders? You finally understand the extent of my talent!
No, it's just that this kind of beard here in Fodlan... Okay, she's not listening.
Which battlefield are you headed to?
Stay focused.
Let's earn our keep.
Initiating the operation. Let's go, everyone.
Now it is my turn. There is nothing I cannot do.
Leave it to me. Let's band together and pull off this rescue.
We appear to be at a disadvantage.
Out of the way! Leave it to me. I'll lend you a hand.
Initiating the operation. Providing support.
Let us turn the tables.
Move up.
I don't know how long I can hold out. Help me, please.
Not a problem. Happy to help.
We need backup! Please, hurry!
Here we go! Take them by storm!
We can ill afford defeat here.
This stronghold will fall.
I know you'll make good use of this place. Here we go!
Right on.
Leave it to me.
Take a break.
All we've got?
We have done it.
Out of the way!
Wounds are severe. I have to fall back.
What's next? I'll relieve you.
We've got an emergency! Send backup!
My turn.
None shall surpass me.
That's how
walk through the battlefield.
All would be lost if I were to die here.
My turn.
First time to shine. All right, let's do this. Happy to help.
My turn.
Lucky me. Nice one.
No, not yet.
My word. None shall surpass. Take a breather. We weren't strong enough.
You're
They're safe. What a huge relief. I wasn't expecting that.
I've got an idea. I'll get everything ready. Oh no.
The fight starts now. I will lead us to...
Initiating the operation. Let's go, everyone.
Leave it to me. Here goes nothing.
Now it is my turn. A splendid victory.
I'll give it my all.
Happy to help. Don't mind if I do. Here we go. Now, let us bring it down.
We need some help, and fast!
I can still fight. You like that?
Looks like you got one tough fight on your hands.
Let's get started.
We got a strong hold on this stronghold.
Retreat!
Reporting success. Done for. The rest is up to you.
My work is done. I'm dragging the others down.
I hope you will not think ill of me.
I gotta keep up with you.
Fate is a fact of strategy.
I'm sorry, but we will be taking this land.
That's how it's done!
What an offensive sight! Be gone!
Look at me go!
I'll have my fill of bloodshed!
Do not underestimate me.
You have some skill.
I'm pissed now.
Bring it!
We managed to pull through. A noble always does his duty.
I didn't know I could do that.
Greetings.
Ah.
Let's earn our keep.
I shall
Leave it to me. I'll lend you a hand.
Now it is my turn. There is nothing I cannot do.
Initiating the operation.
Fulfill my noble duty.
Yeah, we can win this.
Out of the way! Let the battle begin.
Let's get this battle underway!
Out of the way!
Now, let us bring it down.
The stronghold's ours.
It's nothing to boast about.
Tastes more bitter than black as coffee.
I'm all right. Wounds are severe. I have to fall back.
You're done! Not a problem.
Happy to help.
My turn.
You know what they say about playing with fire.
My work is done.
This place won't be a problem anymore.
None shall surpass
This stronghold could be important.
Knowing when to retreat is a vital strategy.
Wounds are severe. I have to fall back.
What an offensive sight! Fool! Be gone!
Let us begin.
Initiating the operation.
Tastes more bitter than black as coffee.
What's next?
We're not losing to anyone!
I do hope you'll make this fun for me.
Take this! Not a problem. An enemy down.
You're the cream of the cream.
You'll have to take things from here. Initiating the
I'll relieve you.
I'm in.
Knowing when to retreat is a vital strategy. Time to get going.
The stronghold's ours.
None shall surpass.
My turn.
Happy to help. Look at me go!
I got this.
The
Nothing to report. Well, except that we won.
New power, is it? Excellent.
What are your thoughts? What say you?
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army. Everything has its use.
I carry a little of everything here. You've got an eye for quality, friend. Hope to see you again soon.
Wait a minute.
Welcome. Come back soon.
Hey there.
Which battlefield are you headed to?
What say you?
Indeed.
The fight starts now. They're not taking this.
Leave it to me. I'll lend you a hand.
Initiating the operation. Let's go, everyone.
Now it is my turn.
From us.
We appear to be at a disadvantage. Let us turn the tables.
Let's begin our advance.
Not a problem.
The only thing they'll be reporting is failure.
All would be lost if I were to die here. We can ill afford defeat here.
Now it is my turn.
You know what they say about playing with fire.
Here it comes! Take this! You're done!
That's how it's done.
I can't let it end like this.
What's next? Hit them hard and fast! Not a problem.
Happy to help.
This place won't be a problem anymore.
no use. We can't gain any ground.
It's nothing to boast about.
Leave it to me.
You know what they say about playing with fire.
My turn to take a breather.
All would be lost if I were to die here.
The only thing they'll be reporting is failure.
I'm dragging the others down.
Let's link up.
I need your strength!
You got it. Let us go. I've got you now.
None shall surpass.
Give me something to smile about. Let's have a little fun.
We have done it!
Stand in my way and I'll cut you down.
I'm sorry, but we will be taking this land.
I don't know how we held them off, but we did. I won't...
I see.
Well, how'd it go? Any result's a good result.
Time to work you into shape.
This better not be one of those weird powers.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
I aspire to improve.
Can't wait to see how you do.
Welcome! Come back soon!
My instruction comes at a high price.
I had this talent. I had this talent. I had this talent. Glad I haven't been wasting. Glad I haven't been waste. Glad I haven't been wasting my time. I had this talent hidden away.
Don't neglect your daily studies.
Which battlefield are you headed to?
Let's earn our keep.
Time to go to work. Initiating the op. Let's go, everyone.
Leave it to me. Here goes nothing.
Now it is my turn.
Yeah, we can win this.
Take them by storm. Happy to help.
My turn.
Reporting success.
Tastes more bitter than black as coffee.
Would you expect any less of me?
Let's get this mission underway. Are you ready?
That was adequate. What an offensive sight! Be gone! No one will stand in my way.
Sterling work.
Time to get going.
It's no use. We can't gain any ground.
That was nothing for me.
Let's carve a swath through the battlefield. A fine hit.
Take a breather.
I shall carve the name Lawrence Hellman Gloucester into the annals of history.
A magnificent achievement, and not an easy one.
You're dead!
We have emerged victorious! A noble always does his duty.
Well?
Hey, Nadir, you see that fortress over there? You think there's any way we could slip past it instead of trying to take it?
I wouldn't recommend it, kiddo. You know they'd just get us from behind if we tried.
Yeah, you're probably right. Come to think of it, what are you even doing here? I don't remember requesting extra muscle.
Ah, don't be like that. I gotta find a souvenir to bring back, since I borrowed all those ships.
What kind of souvenir are you hoping to find in Fargus?
In case it had escaped your notice, Nadir, the Federation army strictly forbids plundering enemy territory.
Is that so? Well, if I can't get any actual souvenirs, I'd better have some rip-roaring stories to share when I get home.
If we manage to topple Fraldarius, I can guarantee it'll be the rip-roaringest story you'll ever tell. But before we get there, I guess we'll need to do something about that fortress.
I'm sure the king is well aware by now that we're advancing towards Fraldarius. And you should know that the lord of this territory, Duke Fraldarius, is also called the Shield of Fargus.
Wait a second. Didn't one of our old classmates become the Duke of Fraldarius? You know, that one guy, Sylvain, I think.
It was Felix. There's also a chance his father, the former Duke, will be here as well.
And of course, there will be plenty of soldiers inside that fort. We will need to proceed with utmost caution.
I could practically hear your teeth chattering, Lawrence. Don't worry, I'll protect you.
I am perfectly capable of protecting myself, thank you. You just focus on your job and leave me to mine.
We need to be ready for anything here. We're going all out this time, folks, so spare no effort. And head on it.
All right, I'll help you out.
I think this will go well. I'll lend you a hand, if that's all.
Let's try this. I'll give you a hand.
Yeah, let's do this. Come with me.
Leave it to me. Here goes nothing.
Initiating the operate. Let's go, everyone.
Now it is my turn.
The assault would work as well as trying to break a boulder with our skulls. We can't exhaust our troops before we hit the capital. So we're going to blast open the gates and take them by storm before they have a chance to react.
Yeah, right.
First, we'll need to secure the surrounding area and create a path to the gate for our combat engineers.
Not a problem. Happy to help.
Now, let us bring it down!
We've almost got the area secure. But how are we going to blast open the gates?
Fire magic and barrels of alcohol. The force from the blast should... well, I won't spoil the surprise.
Now we should be able to proceed to the front gate without issue.
Excellent. Engineers, do your thing. Everyone else, guard them while they work.
Leave it to me. Here goes nothing.
Now it is my turn. There is nothing I cannot do.
Initiating the operation.
The Federation is plotting something, but we'll put an end to that. It's time for our ambush.
I figured they wouldn't just sit back and watch. Defend our engineers at all costs.
All troops on standby are to support the engineers. They must finish their preparations as quickly as possible.
Whatever their schemes, we can't let them do it. Open the east and west gates, and clear away the enemy from the front.
Leave it to me. Move it out.
None shall surpass me!
The gates to the right and left have opened. All who are able, fight your way inside and run riot!
Initiating the operation. Let's go, everyone.
Leave it to me.
They're almost ready.
If the enemy gets too close, they won't be able to set everything up. We need to take down the surrounding enemies now.
Prepare to lay siege.
The enemy is preventing the engineers from working. We must do something immediately.
Take a breather.
You got my back? Let's show them what friends can do! I'll follow your lead! I've got you now!
Not a problem.
Happy to help.
My turn.
My turn at last.
My turn.
I'll relieve you. Here we go.
Now there should be fewer enemies targeting the engineers.
wide open!
That blast was everything I'd hoped it'd be. But it looks like there's another gate ahead.
My turn. Wonderful. The troops who aided the engineers can now rejoin the battle.
I won't let you take another step into Fargus.
Is that Ash? I'd like to avoid killing him if we can.
I will fulfill my duty as a knight. Prepare yourself! I'm fighting for His Majesty. I can't lose now. You're strong. I don't know if I can beat you on my own. But I can stand.
Ash, Dimitri wouldn't want you to die. If you care for him, you'll surrender.
Okay.
I give up. All right, we're gonna blast through the other gate. Protect the engineers.
Leave it to me. I'll lend you a hand.
Now it is my turn. I will aid you.
Initiating the
I'm going out there. I don't have it in me to stand by and watch.
Not a problem.
We cannot let them destroy another gate. Take out the engineers!
Initiating the operation. Let's go,
Not a problem.
We have to stop them.
Please help! Come on, follow me!
Stand 'em down! Nothing to report!
It's not over!
Is this it?
This stronghold is worthy of my protection.
My turn.
They're attacking the engineers. We have to help them.
The enemy is preventing the engineers from working. We must do something immediately.
Witness my true power!
No escape!
Not a problem.
This stronghold will fall. None shall surpass.
Take a breather.
Happy to help!
We're safe now.
Not a problem. Move.
Splendid. We are able to invade the fortress. Now it is but a simple matter of overwhelming them with numerical superiority.
Reinforcements are on their way. Protect the Duke and Lord Rodrigue until they get here. It's time to swoop in and take the stronghold. Advance!
Leave it to me. Here goes nothing.
Initiate, let's go, everyone.
Now there...
I'll be evacuated. Out of the way!
Not a problem.
It isn't honor to die for Fargus. Fool! What is the point if you don't survive the battle? Fool! Fool!
Lord Felix, I leave the rest to you.
Hear me! We will all make it through this and achieve victory together!
Yes, my lord.
My turn.
We've cleared out most of them. Not much left to do now.
Our comrades have fought too bravely for us to stand idly by.
I'd hoped to hold out until reinforcements arrived. They forced my hand. Time to dive into the fray.
I must heal him quickly.
I can't hold out much longer. I need to escape while I still can.
All right, we just need to take out one more general, and then we win.
You shall not take one more step towards Verdiat.
The battle will drag on if the enemy commander is here. My apologies. We will have no more of that.
Did you see that?
This is
The enemy will regret this. Be gone!
Forgive me, people of Fraldarius. I have no choice but to retreat.
Great work, everyone. Time to celebrate our... Huh?
Elite soldiers of Gautier, advance! Crush the southern weaklings!
Kingdom reinforcements are here. If they want to fight, we're going to have to engage.
Rodrigue, retreat with the Duke. I have secured an escape route for you. Leave the rest to me.
Matthias, you fool. Return to us alive. Promise me.
How long has it been since I've covered an escape? I've missed this ride. Did you see that?
The enemy will return. Be gone!
Risking life and limb so your friends can escape? It's hard not to admire that famous Fargus chivalry.
I'm sorry, Rodrigue. Lambert and I will be waiting for you on the other side.
And that's another victory for us. Well done, everyone.
It would appear the Kingdom forces have withdrawn. I guess that means we've won.
Woohoo! All right! That was some tough opposition, but we've gotten pretty tough ourselves.
Really? Because it still feels like you're barely trying out there, Hilda.
Do you see how much I'm sweating? I don't think I could try harder even if I wanted to.
At this rate, we really will be able to mount an attack on Fraldarius.
Hey! What's that supposed to mean? Don't tell me you thought Claude was lying.
No, it's just... I guess it's starting to feel real now. You know what I mean, right, Marianne?
Yes. Let's all do our best.
Claude? You don't seem all that happy about our win.
Did you see Margrave Gautier's last stand? He sacrificed himself so his allies could escape. Let me ask you something. What do you think about chivalry and the other knightly virtues?
I admire it, actually. But it's not like it has any place in a mercenary group.
Really? You certainly hide it well. I can't say it speaks to me, but all the same. Watching someone as famed and respected as Margrave Gautier die for the sake of others, it was something to behold. I admire how knights are willing to sacrifice themselves for their friends without any hesitation. I really do. But it occurred to me that so long as we're fighting the kingdom with its long tradition of knighthood, there are going to be a lot more sacrifices. It reminds me just how important it is that we end this war as quickly as possible. And once we do, we have to create a world where deaths like these are no longer necessary.
As honorable as that sounds, I was not aware that was our objective here.
Oh, we're still doing this to safeguard Leicester's future, and to free ourselves of the Church's antiquated customs. None of that's changed. But I believe that beyond all this fighting lies a future where lives will no longer have to be sacrificed. A world where everyone will be free to live however they choose.
People being able to live as they please. That certainly does sound amazing.
It sounds like something worth risking our lives for.
If anyone can make it happen, Claude can. No. Wait, I take that back. All of us can.
Now that's a future worth believing in.
I'll believe in it too.
Well then, Your Majesty. Shall we press on?
You bet. Let's go end this war. We won't stop till we reach Fraldarius.
I wasn't expecting that.
Listen well, Sylvain. You are to be the next Margrave Gautier. I expect you to stand in my stead against foreign threats, and to protect your king, your people, your friends, and your family. Which, of course, I failed to do. Forgive me, Sylvain. I know I was a terrible father.
So this is the part where you command me to succeed my father, right?
Yes. The Srang forces are growing bolder in response to the Federation's invasion. We dare not leave so important a position as the Margrave of Gautier vacant.
I respectfully accept, of course. I've been bracing for this since the moment my father departed. Ha! Me, the head of House Gautier. What will my brother say?
I doubt he will have much to say at all at this point. But we will send word to the western outposts nonetheless.
Sylvain, you have my deepest apologies. It was only because the Margrave sought to secure our escape that he...
Don't apologize. It would make my father's sacrifice meaningless. What he did wasn't for pride, house, or the kingdom. He gave his life to protect his friends. It was what he wanted to do. My father did whatever brought him the most satisfaction. That's how he lived his whole life. I promise you, he had no regrets. In fact, when he left the castle, he was beaming in a way I'd never seen before.
But if we'd only fought with a little more skill, the Margrave wouldn't have died at all.
We're at war, Felix. No matter how hard you fight, there are going to be times you just can't win. House Fraldarius fought well. The battle was so brutal that even Ash had to surrender.
Sylvain.
No. All of my hatred is reserved for these invaders. This foreign threat. They take everything from us and think nothing of it.
Golden Wildfire. 2 kings. The Federation army moves through Fraldarius like lightning. It will not be long until they march on the capital city of Frdiad. However, it is unclear how the Federation forces will be able to capture Frdiad, let alone seize control of the entire kingdom. What is the true purpose of their invasion?
What is it, Arval?
Perhaps you've forgotten by now, but think back to the battle at ALL. Amidst that blazing battlefield was a man named Myson assisting Fleisch. Do you remember him?
Yeah, now that you mention it. It had totally slipped my mind, what with all the excitement of Jeralt's company joining us.
I have to say, your companions don't seem particularly concerned about the true nature of your powers. But have you yourself forgotten as well? About Tomas and what you witnessed at the monastery 3 years ago?
Huh. Guess I did. Yeah. I think I see what you're getting at, though. Tomas and Myson had similar powers, and they were probably working together. Which means, maybe and maybe your power.
Is everyone here? There's something I'd like to discuss with you all.
Frdiad is already in our sights. What exactly is there for us to talk about now?
Don't tell me you're calling off the attack!
No, of course not. This is actually something I've been mulling over for a while now. Let's say we win the next battle and manage to get the kingdom to surrender. What's next for Fodlan? We don't have the power to rule the kingdom, nor any interest in doing so.
I imagine we'd work out some sort of joint governance plan with the Empire, then negotiate the rest from there. Although, given the difference in power between us and the Empire, most of the kingdom's territory would likely go to them.
Exactly. And what would Edelgard's next project be? Leicester, making us a vassal of the Empire. The Empire takes control of us, and Fodlan's one big happy family again. I don't think that would come as a shock to anyone.
So, what are we gonna do about it?
We yank out the root of this conflict ourselves. We'll bring the war to an end on our own terms.
And by root, I assume you are referring to the Central Church?
I am. They're the one and only reason we're cooperating with the Empire, right? The Church wields their authority like some sort of righteous cudgel. The problem is, said authority was never theirs to begin with. They need to be stopped. That's the Empire's entire moral argument for this war. If they were to continue fighting after the Church is eliminated, it would be nothing more than blatant aggression.
But is it even possible to destroy the Central Church without conquering Fargus?
That's why we're going straight for the capital. Dimitri's going to answer that question for us.
Interesting. And what will he decide, hmm?
So we're basically forcing him to sever ties with the Central Church.
Ah, I see you do not need me to explain this one.
Exactly.
But the King of Fargus made a commitment to the Central Church when he granted them sanctuary. Decisions of that nature are not so lightly reversed.
Of that, I have no doubt. But if he refuses, this senseless war will only continue. The kingdom's lands will be ravaged, its people hurt or killed. I know Dimitri doesn't want that, and neither do we.
Ending this war with as few sacrifices as possible is something we should all be able to agree on.
And if you do the math and weigh which option involves the fewest casualties, the answer is quite obvious.
I see your point. It does sound like it would be worth trying to convince him.
But would they do something so dishonorable? Fargus places a high value on chivalry, after all.
I don't know. But it's not going to matter unless we can actually get in a position to ask.
Hilda's right. We'll have to deal with this after the next battle, and that's assuming we can defeat Dimitri and his army. As always, I'm counting on you all to get us there.
Will this work?
Here's what I had in mind. I've got this under control.
One step at a time.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army. Everything has its use.